Virgo, how's it going? It's 11:47 a.m. to the time, December 24th. Hopefully all is well. Okay, what's coming through is Mother of Life. When life seems dry, depleted, filled with repetitive tasks, or simply stagnant and stifled, I sense the Mother of Life holds the ability to revive even the most numb, resistant, and difficult circumstances of your life. Revive that, okay? She calls you now, seeking to bestow gifts of life upon you. Be bold and brave, open your arms and receive. Okay? So what's coming through is like Virgo. Why Virgo is Virgo in of Cups. Virgo is Virgo. They want that experience. They're in that monk energy, right? They tend to look at life situations in that kind of eye, right? That scope of what's going on, really to understand it best. What's the emotion? What's this the subject, right? What's the energy of the room kind of feel? Because we want to be able to understand it, right? Because then we're able to understand how we are a part of that situation or from the outside looking in, right? This is that feel. Oh, for Virgos. Virgos, you, and this could be like sometimes like, why do we have to experience this or this or that? Well, many believe that we see our life before we enter the life. So that's take that into account and apply that to, oh, we enter this life that way we can experience this form of life because we experience many other different forms of life, but not in the way that a Virgo has or a Virgo will under their way of being, right? Is to feel that we are to feel more than what we felt before, but through Virgo. Okay, we are to see more than we felt before, but through Virgo's eyes. Okay, we are to love through as a Virgo. You know, Virgos are unique love. Everyone's a unique love, and it's also like Virgos is very defined, very noticeable, very direct. Some are more flexible and lenient with their love. Virgos are direct. You know what I'm saying? Some are looking for leniency in love and non-committal energy. Some are, and Virgos are firm on their do's and don'ts, right? Their gives and their takes. So there's a difference, and everyone will find their match accordingly, right? But Virgos are going to communicate. They're communicators. They're ruled by Mercury. Okay, this is that the messages that are coming through. But we have 10 to the small things, Virgo. Magic works through you. You see clearly now. Slow and steady wins the race. I did see that 10 of cups, but I think it bounced back. Slow and steady wins the race. Okay, Virgo. Love as you love, Virgo. Feel as you feel. You're a deep empath. You're a deep empath. You're gonna feel so as if it's your own emotion, right? Meaning that you can look at a situation and feel that situation, that conflict as if it's your own, and it's not your own, but you take it on as your own, right? Right? Because you're a Virgo. Your light allows you to do so. Should you always do so? No. Like what's coming through is like when I watch the news, sometimes I get overwhelmed, right? And which is why I can't always watch the news. Um, I feel for all those situations, you know what I'm saying? Indifferently, I feel for a situation, and this is that kind of energy. Like you're gonna feel differently for situations, okay? Being, being aiming to be more controlled, more disciplined is it works in your favor. Discipline works in your favor, Virgo. Okay, know that connectivity works in your favor. Now, connectivity with the wrong crowd don't work in your favor. So if family are not um, a positive example, role model for you, it's not gonna work in your favor. But if your friends are a positive role model for you, that's working in your favor. If work's a positive role model for you, right? And that's gonna work in your favor, right? But you're having to really embrace what works in your favor and not look at the faces that are there, because sometimes it's like we would want family or certain friends there or expected a family or friends to be there, but they're not the face that are there, right? Well, let's embrace the ones that are there, the active players in our life. Let's embrace them. Because why waste time on the what woulda coulda shoulda, but they're not. So okay, that's what it is. Let's move it forward. Let's move it forward, boo boo. Okay, more. Yeah, your soul tribe. You will meet your soul tribe, um, and you would think, "Oh man, if only I met you sooner." Okay, hey, you know what? You met them now. You met them now. Okay, Virgo, you met them now. So connect, open yourself up to connect to them, open yourself up to their way of thinking. You don't have to think as they think or change who you are, but be open to how they think, how they communicate, how they live their lifestyle, right? Be open to it. Not bias, not bias. Okay? All right, I feel like itchy there and kind of like here. Kind of here too. Three areas. Interesting. Our spirit working with me like on spiritual note. Okay. Yeah. Two more. I'm seeing this Ten of Swords here. The Ten of Swords came out on the Sun. Okay, so Nine of Swords, King of Swords, Lovers, the Sun to the Ten of Swords. So you put thought, like deep thought on um, someone you were engaging with, and you finalize your decision to end that. Okay, and that's what's up. Think on your feet. Open yourself up to infinite possibilities. Think on your feet, and sometimes life does sting, Virgo. Know that. But also, we wouldn't have known that kind of like effect from a relationship that didn't work out, right? We wouldn't have known that emotion. I feel like we're so like philosophical when it comes to experience, right? And we hold on to that like, well, now we know how that felt, right? Or that's the emotion I gained from there, or that's the thought that came from that, right? And then we move forward. This is that kind of energy. Well, this and that had came from that connection, that relationship, that business setting, right? And I'm taking what is necessary to take with me, and letting go what is not necessary. Okay, and that's that. And then I'm opening myself up to infinite possibilities. I'm tuning to the small things in my life, myself, my self care, right? My house, my financials, my career. We have the untold story comes out twice in the same road this way, but we'll see. Now you're being asked to be more attentive of the direction you're going, because I feel like you're entering into a time of the unknown, Virgo. But at the same time, I feel like you're open to that. You're being like the traveler in this energy. Oh, that message came through. Whose reading did I do? I just did a reading, and it talked about going to an area to gain an experience. Sometimes we need that. I think it was Pisces, our opposite, right? Sometimes we need that to remember like why we feel, why we choose to love, or what I'm saying, or why we love, why we take on a certain job, right? It's that feel that came through, like entering into unknown, and you could be entering into that kind of phase, like going into an environment and you're going to be open to whatever. It's like there's a nothingness, right? Like you're not expecting anything, but at the same time you're open to what you're gonna experience and gain from that environment or the connection. Okay, it could. I'm seeing some are going into like entering into some kind of like structure, some kind of like, it could be a college. Like I see like like dorms kind of energy going on. So yeah, for some it's college, opening yourself up for college, or some are being encouraged to do that. Sign up, enroll for college. hmm Don't it's coming through. Don't babysit yourself. Don't babysit yourself. Don't be a baby and like procrastinating. Also, in other words, we have here the Magician, Ten of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Four of Wands, Temperance, and Death. Two more. Two more. We have Magician out here twice. We have the Untold Story out here twice. King of Wands. Wow, we have the Queen of Wands with the Untold Story. In between the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands is the Death energy. The King of Wands is with the Untold Story. King of Wands, Untold. Queen of Wands, Untold. Okay, one more. Okay. And then the Emperor behind that. Nine of Wands, crossing Nine of Pentacles. Okay, Virgo. This conflict though, this conflict. There's an ending and then there's conflict. So why is there conflict if there's an ending? The ending means, hey, I let it go. It's But why is there a conflict? There's a conflict because there doesn't need to be an ending, or there's not an ending wanted to be. Okay, I need one more. One more. It says it that. Wow. Okay. This is about some actions being taken that's conflicting someone. Conflicting, excuse me. We have here the Seven of Cups showing through, crossing, Hierophant. Someone's disturbed, Eight of Pentacles, crossing, Five of Swords. Someone's disturbed because the action that they took or an action that you're taking, Virgo, you see how you see fit. Feel it, because sometimes it's not always evident in our life. It's sometimes there's indirectness going on within our life, or around our life, or pertaining to our lives. Meaning, some individuals could be taking actions intentionally and having us in mind. Okay, and that could be creating conflict in their life that we're not fully even in the know of, but we could be feeling it, right? We could be feeling that someone could be disturbed on the actions they're taking, and because they're not taking the some necessary actions that are needed. hmm but you're taking certain actions in your life that are needed and best for you. So that's like the main focus. I need to do what's best for me, because what you're doing is not best for me. Kind of energy. Kind of feels like a third party kind of energy. Oh yeah, look, we have the Three of Pentacles on that, Five of Wands, Ten of Swords. So someone is conflicted about commitment. Commitment. Three of Cups is third parties, more so third parties. Um, but this Three of Pentacles is about their commitment. Someone's commitments, a way of committing, is disturbing others. Virgo, you could also be disturbing others because you're committing to yourself moreover than them. hmm Your passions are getting you in reaching more accomplishments. Your decisions, you're more so in your thinking process, whereas you could have been helping others in their thinking, was steering you off of your thinking, right? Your own responsibilities, your own priorities. So now you're not worried about others priorities or inconsistencies or their life situations. You're not so much being that activist. I feel took away from you. And at a point in time, you were an activist for some family members, and that took away from you more than it gave to you. Okay, your focus on your changes that you're creating. You're taking on new travels, new jobs, new relationships, new company. hmm And another individual is finding the balance within themselves and looking at the ending. You looked at the ending in, and someone's facing the ending. So you looked at a situation on why it needed to end, and someone's facing the situation on why it ended. This fire energy here, Virgo. Virgo, your emotions, tapping into your emotions, and you're having your emotions being steered by your logic. You're going to calmer waters, a safe environment. Okay? Yeah, focusing on what is, not what was. Okay, Virgo, that's what we have there. All right. Hopefully, this is supportive in any way, shape, or form. Like now, this says, Mother of Life, when life seems dry, depleted, filled with repetitive tasks, or simply stagnant and stifled, Isis, the Mother of Life, holds the ability to revive even the most non-resistant, difficult circumstances in your life. She calls you now, Virgo, seeking to bestow gifts upon you, gifts of life upon you. Be bold and brave. Open your arms and receive, Virgo. Okay, gifts of life I receive. Okay, in my highest favor, right? In the greatest favor. Okay, that's what we have there, Virgo. And Virgo, a lot came out, but hey, check out that Pisces reading because I think I touched up on it, but maybe there could be more information there for you, Virgo. That could be of benefit. All right, but you would never know unless you look it up. All right, no incognitos. All right, take care, peace, and ciao.